little tired today, and it's not because we were waiting till gone 1 last night. It's because I'm taking a cot apart and building a bed. Anyway, here's what happened last night. It's going damp now and it won't go over the dividers, so I'm going to get the walking stick ones out the header trailer. It's 25 to 12. Still cutting. It is still 17.5 degrees outside, which is pretty warm to be fair for September. I'm just topping the trailer up now. Run this back the yard. The shed that we're tipping in, we can't get into the corner now, so I'm having to tip it on the concrete, and Phil's had to bucket it in, which is a bit of a shame, but at least it's keeping it moving before it rains. It's about midnight now, and I've pulled back in the field, and from the road it's hard to work out which combine's which. So you get close and you can see the red of the reel. Here we see the New Holland in action. So I think Phil's hired it off APH because he's, like I say, he's the other one dropped the valve. And this was the closest one I had, I think. Can you fit all that in there? Yeah, it should just. It's got nice short dividers, to be fair, because we've put them hoops on ours. But when it's a bit damp, good being short. You see. There's Phil off the farming for him. Big sensor plates then, aren't they? Third barrel and that out the back, innit? Just bulldozing a bit there, where the power arrow's left a bit. Tiny though, isn't it? Harvest 2024. Someone's ticked it. That must have been the person that had it before Phil on hire. There's something you don't see every day. A New Holland combine and a Fendt tractor. There's John putting the combine in the shed. You can see the rain pouring down now. Morgan drilled 140 acres today, 65 of wheat and the rest of cover crops. So that's a good do. It's just nicely getting watered in. I say today, but to be honest, it was yesterday because it's now 1:15. James, if you let me do it, it'll be quicker. We've had about 9 mil of rain overnight and I've kind of messed up. I left the quad track here with the grubber on, and of course the rain, a lot of soil and stuff fell off it, and then started migrating down to the grid. So I think I'll put it round and put it on the field. These points on here though are absolutely amazing. They've barely worn at all, because they're obviously like carbide all around the bottom. It's just, I don't know how many 100 acres we've done with it now. And it's quite hard underneath, but just nothing gone off them at all. Don't think you can get carbide discs, but seriously impressed with them. Yeah, I'll take it round and put it on the field. Don't know what this is, but it sounds like a tractor. It's a New Holland. Oh, it's Andrew picking up there at Borlich. Just took my mum a coat back she'd left in the house today. Andrew's put a Borlich on, is that New Holland, and he's going to go and put his sheep trailer on. It's going to look daft because the trailer is tiny, so we'll go. I'll move this and then we'll go and have a look. I was just thinking, why have they put a handle there? But it's not, it must be for mounting screens onto it. Even though it's got another one there for mounting screens. Oh, we still got the Claydon screen on. Anyway, off we go. I didn't show you yesterday because it was a bit difficult, but I tried pulling in a 13-foot gate off a narrow road with this rig. It was a bit challenging because it doesn't kind of swing out like a normal tractor. It just turns, and then I couldn't get the disc to follow around, but got in the end. But I think next time I'll use a different gateway. Tiny, innit? Probably dwarfs the garden fence. Anyway, I'll make James excited looking at it when he's playing in the garden. Is it a grasshopper or a moth? What is that? It must be a grasshopper, is it? A moth would die in this weather, wouldn't it? When they painted this, they didn't paint the roof because they said no one can see it. And now, let's have a look from the cab.
You can definitely see it.
Big stripe down the middle, not painted. Back by popular demand. Liv from last summer, remember? Year older now. She's going to do today's birthdays. Off you go.
Right, so today we've got Emily Underwood, who's age 13. Happy birthday. Alexander Buchan, who's 2. Henry Hidley, who's 30 today, yeah. And Grace Rowlands, 1 month old today. Happy birthday, Grace. And Hayley Lissler, who's 30. So happy birthday, everyone.
Thanks, Liv. There you go. Back by popular demand. Just getting a few tools together to go up to Cuddington to sort out one of the Dogfield gates, but what's that? I think you know, let us know in the comments. I left that trailer tipped up last night so it didn't fill up with water, but it would have been interesting to see how much was in it this morning, because it is still raining pretty hard now. The boiler's saying there's something's gone wrong. It's these long sticks. We're gonna have to put it back through, I think. They're just bridging in the bottom. Just doesn't seem to want to flow. If we, oh, hoodie's on. Available on the website. If we put a deck screen in, we could screen it. But it's just another job and another cost. So yeah, high auto ignition fail. Basically means it's run out of chip. Because in here, it's just not falling down. So we get the litter picker and give it a poke. That auger's turned off as well. So poke all that in. Then in the very bottom of that gap, you'll see in a minute, it doesn't want to go. There'll be like a big stick or something that I can grab out. Probably down that left hand side. If I like. Yeah, there it is. Right. You can see it floating around on the bottom. Probably not even focus past the other auger. So that, and that had all bridged. You can see how shiny that's got because it's been dancing around in the bottom. Should flow nicely now. It's absolutely chucking it down. Off to Cuddington now. So while I'm on my way, Rob's been watching the tractor pull in at, I think it's not year you Toxter, and there's a video of one that's a fast track. So here it is. Yeah, the gate post's a bit long for getting the chain round, and what happens is they get smashed when the gate shuts. So if I cut it, bolt that round into there, and then when the gate's unlocked, that'll just hang down out the way and won't get smashed by the gate opening, if you will. That's the plan. So I'll bolt that and then put some Loctite on it. I mean, let's face it, locks only keep honest people out. That should work well then. Just keep it tighter. People keep losing the hook off here, so you can lock yourself in. So I'm going to screw that onto here. That now is onto there. That's onto there, and it's even got an emergency lock. So if this was to fail, you could use that one. Because what can happen is people can mess around without realising, fumbling, change the combinations, and people can't get in, and we have to put them off. Whereas now, we can just say undo the tape and put that code in there, and you can get in that way. So I'll just screw this onto there now. Good bolts then, they're in the cramp rack. Don't 5mm wrong, I'll have to move it over to here. Even put a hook on there, so that doesn't go wrong. That's perfect now, so that can't get lost on a chain. That, if it fails, there's a backup, that's so you can lock yourself in. If that lock fails, you got that one. That hangs down out the way and can't get stuck in the gap, same as that one. So that's better. I forgot to say the bead cheater drain unblocking not only works for me, it also worked for Martin. Here he is trying it out.
Here we go. I put the dog kennel on it. See if the dog kennel will hold it down. Here we go. The Ollie Harrison Drain Cleaning Company.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing.
That went well then. Oh.
Yeah, but did it clean the drains out?
I don't know, it's just raining in my shirt. Oh. Here we go, round 2. I didn't look that time. What happened?
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Can't remember, but we unlocked the drain with it. Anyway, I'm going to edit on my way home. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Not a very interesting video for a Sunday. But at least we got a lot of combining done for Phil anyway. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.